It literally gives me redeeming redeeming love vibes.
God, you call me by my name. The love you give me, I just can't deny. Yeah. No longer blinded, I can see you.
Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel if you are a returning subscriber. If you are new, hi, hello, how are you? I'm Jasmine, and on this channel we talk all about faith in Jesus Christ, books, and so much more. So what are you waiting for? Come join the fam. We would absolutely love to have you. And in today's video we are doing my October wrap up. By the time I'm filming this video, I have read 5 books. I think we only have about 4 days left of October, so I might as well go ahead and film this now. So I read 2 physical books and 3 ebooks in the month of October. So let's just get on with the video. So the first book that I read in the month of October was The Fallback Plan, which is the second book in the Sweater Weather series, and this book was written by Melanie Jacobson. This book was so good. I gave this book a 4-star rating on Goodreads. I loved it. It was so cute. There was a hint of mystery in the book. This follows our characters Jolie and Luke. Jolie comes back to her hometown, which is Harvest Falls, but she's coming with a vengeance to prove everybody in her hometown wrong about her. And she opens up a bar. She literally does everything opposite of what she used to be. And then there is Luke and Lucas. His name is Lucas. Yeah, not Luke, Lucas. And Lucas Lucas is now a police officer. So he was like the bad boy type in high school, and now he is a police officer, and it's basically their love story with a hint of mystery in with it. I thought it was super duper cute, super cozy. I love the vibes, and if you guys have not read any of the books in the Sweater Weather series or the Appy series, please go check them out. They are clean contemporary romance books, and they are so cute. They have the drama, they have the angst, they have everything that you could ever need in a romance book, but without the spice. So definitely go check that book out if you haven't. The second book that I read in the month of October was If I Run by Terry Blackstock, and this book was so good. This was one of the first Christian suspense books that I have ever read, and this is one of the books that I actually read on audiobook, and it was so good. So this follows our characters Dylan and our character Casey. Casey is on the run because she witnessed her best friend's death, and instead of her going to the police to let them know that her best friend died, she actually ran from the crime scene because of her past history with police officers and things like that. Then on the other hand, we have Dylan, and Dylan is he's basically a veteran that is now a like detective, and he is hired by the victim's family to go and find Casey because she has become the #1 suspect in his murder. So that is basically the premise without saying anything else. There's Christian elements in the book. It is a Christian suspense novel. It was really good. I gave this book a 5-star rating. I loved it. The suspense was there, the faith was there, and I will definitely be reading the second and third book in the trilogy. The next book I read this month was A Distant Shore by Karen Kingsbury. I don't even know why I keep on saying Karen Kingsbury. It's Karen Kingsbury. And as you guys can see, I have tabbed her up so much. I loved this book. This was a 5-star rating for me. This follows our main characters, Eliza Lawrence and Jack Ryder. Jack Ryder is a detective, and Eliza is a victim of trafficking, and her father traffics her at a very, very young age, but she is like this prized possession, and she does not get touched for all of her life, and because her father wants to marry her off to a drug lord, because when their families come together, it'll make both of them very, very strong. But there's a little plot twist. Not going to get into that because I thought it was a plot twist when I read it, so I'm not going to let you guys know the plot twist. But just know that there's Dylan, and this is more of a Christian suspense romance, like romantic suspense. That's what this is, because the first half is suspense, but the last half is romance. I loved it. I cried when I was reading this book. I love faith elements. Like, it literally makes me cry, and there were so many faith elements. There was just, oh, I loved it so much. Go check out this book if you have not. It literally gives me redeeming love vibes, not the other way around, redeeming love vibes. Go check out my reading vlog if you guys have not already seen it. I'll link it up here so you guys can go check it out. A really, really good Christian book. I would put this in the same category as Redeeming Love. So if you guys have read that book and you enjoyed it, check out this book. This one is right up with that book. The next book I read in the month of October is the 5th book in the Abbeys series by Emma St. Clair, and this was called Runaway, Bride, and Prejudice. This book I gave it 4 stars. So this follows our main characters, Van, he's a hockey player, and Amelia, which is the coach's daughter. Van catches Amelia's fiance cheating on her with her cousin before the wedding, and all of this stuff happens. And it kind of just goes from there. I honestly don't want to spoil it too much. Definitely go read it. This is more of like a beachy read. I really thought it was going to give the fall vibes as all of Emma St. Clair's books do, but not this one. This was definitely giving summer vibes. You know, they were on a resort. They were doing all the beachy things. I loved that book. It was so cute. It made me laugh. Clean. The romance was just so good, so perfect. I loved it. Definitely go check it out if you haven't. Actually, go check out the whole series if you have not checked it out. It is so good and it's amazing. Go check it out if you haven't. And the last book that I read in the month of October, which was the last read, I'm so excited, was Shatter Me by Tahada Mafi. And I did a whole vlog on this as well for my Unveiled series episode 2. Go check it out. I'll leave it up here in the link up above. This book was so good. I have read this book 2 other times, so this was not a new read for me. But I love getting back into this world, getting back in with the characters, with Warner and Juliet and Adam. I just love all 3 of them. I love the romantic triangle that goes on. So if you guys have not read this book, where have you guys been at? You guys have been under a rock if you guys have not read this book. This book has been out for so long now. But if you guys don't know what this book is about, this is about our main character, Juliet, and she can kill people with her touch. Yeah, she can kill people with her touch. And basically the book starts out, she is in this insane asylum, and she gets a new roommate, and the roommate is Adam, things like that. And then there's Warner. Warner wants to use her as a weapon of mass destruction, all the things like that. Not going to say too much more about it, but of course there's a love triangle. I tabbed it up a lot because this book is just so poetic. I gave this book a 5-star rating for me. If you guys are a Christian, as I am, I did a whole review on this book. That is what the Unveiled series is. I review mainstream books just like this with a Christian point of view. I let you guys know if there's cussing in the book. I let you guys know if there's explicit content. So definitely go check out that series. I only have 2 videos out right now, but there is more to come. If you guys have any suggestions, or if you guys want me to read a book that is considered mainstream and want to get a Christian point of view, please leave your suggestions down below, and I will be happy to read any book and give you the content warnings on the book. So this was a 5-star read for me. I love being in this world. Whenever I'm in a reading slump, this is the first book I think about all the time, every time. This might be honestly my favorite book of all time, because if this is the book that I always go to, it must be one of my favorites. So I love it. This is my comfort right here in a book. So yeah. But those are all the books I read in the month of October. I want to know what you guys read. Leave down below what you guys have read in the comments. I would love to know, do you guys have any recommendations? What do you guys want me to read next month for November? We are almost at the end of the year, guys. Oh my gosh. Anyways, guys, God bless you. I love you so much, but God loves you so much more. And I will see you guys next Wednesday for the next video. Bye.
I'm on my way to meet you. We gotta talk, you know. All these trials and tribulations got me tired.